Welcome back. This is Create by Fire, and this is YouTube Chronicles Week 9. My mental state is really good, except for the sickness has been kicking my ass the first half of every day. I did get a lot done during this week off that I've had, which has been really nice, but I still have a lot more to do. And I also got to play some games, which I'll talk about more in a little bit. For current stats, we have 47 out of 1,000 subscribers. So we didn't gain any from any subscribers this week, but for watch time hours, we're at 23 out of 4,000. So we did gain one watch time hour there. So that's up one from 22 from last week. And so the current goal, since we didn't get any subscribers, we're still 3 away from hitting that 50 subscriber goal. And as you might have guessed, I still haven't set up my new computer. As I mentioned last week, that probably take me 2 weeks to do it. It's not as simple as it might sound. It's not just setting up the computer. It's also, moving my current gaming computer to be my work computer and this new computer to be my gaming computer. And then all the setup that goes along with it, as well as an entire revamp of my desk space and all of that. So it's a procrastination because it's a lot of effort that I'm gonna have to put into it. So reflecting on YouTube Chronicles Week 8, there isn't a lot to mention for this one, but I did see it. I noticed that I'm getting a lower click-through rate on it for 0.4%, same as the week before for week 7. And I don't really think it's anything to do with like the thumbnail or the title so much as that I'm getting significantly more impressions that are maybe just going to people that aren't really interested in it, because I'm still getting the same kinds of clicks. I'm just getting more impressions, so then therefore the click-through rate is lower. So for the 1-month compilation video, it wasn't meant to be for any, the regulars for the channel. It was meant to be for people that haven't seen the channel before. So I had set it to not notify subscribers. And it had kind of interesting an outcome for it. It had 1 view within the first 6 minutes when it only had 2 impressions at that time. Now, it could have been me because I did go and check the chapters to make sure that they were set right. Maybe I checked that within the first 6 minutes. I don't really recall. But I didn't watch any of the video, and it said it had 2 seconds of view time. So I don't really know about that. So that's just something I'm not really going to be able to figure out. But what's interesting about it is that it's had super low impressions the entire time since it's been launched. It only had I think it's 8 impressions right now, which is insanely low, even compared to like the crappy videos. Like the early videos that I did way more impressions than that. That's basically 0 in the grand scheme of things. And I have no idea why it would be so low. So I don't know if it had something to do with the not notifying the subscribers, but I didn't notify for the Math by Fire video, and that had multiple thousand, I believe, impressions. So I don't really understand what happened with that one. So I'm going to keep an eye on that for the next upload that I do and see if it does the same thing for the next compilation. I know that one thing I was reading was saying that audio quality will contribute maybe to the impressions. I don't really understand how that would be unless YouTube is analyzing your audio and then pushing it out to less people if the audio is worse. I'm not really sure. Furthermore, it was a compilation of videos that had all done better by far than this one video had. So maybe it was the length combined with bad audio. I don't really understand it. But anyway, this is something that I'm watching out for to see how it progresses and how the next compilation does, and see if it does the same thing. Furthermore, on this one, I did use AI for the thumbnail. I was trying it out. I just wanted to see what I could do with it. It looks all right. But yeah, I had to mess with it a few times to try to get something that didn't quite look so AI-y. So it still, has a bit of that, but it looks all right. All right, so taking a look at the schedule for YouTube Chronicles Week 9, it's very early Sunday right now, so this will easily be done today. And then for monthly monetization 2, that was originally planned for Sunday, but I'm still going to do the recording on Sunday. I'll just probably not do all of the editing. I might do some of the editing on Sunday, but the rest of it will be done on Monday, and then it'll be posted on Monday officially. So in the video reflection, I forgot to mention for the monthly compilation month 1 that I changed it from a cut and uncut version to just being an uncut version, because I didn't really know what to do for the cut version. So I just dropped it, and I decided I'd just do the compilation and just be done with it with that. That did take a while to upload, so it ended up getting out on Friday. So going into this week, the monthly compilation, which I've already mostly done, I just need to do a little intro, outro, small bit for the monthly compilation month 2. But I'm going to put that out this week on Wednesday, and that should be pretty easy to get out the door. And then, of course, at the end of the week here, we have YouTube Chronicles week 10. And leading into next week, there's these placeholder items I have here for Black Ops. That's the games I was playing during my time off, and I decided to go ahead and do Game by Fire with them. So I recorded them, and I got some multiplayer and some zombies and some Warzone. And I don't expect them to do particularly well, but I'm still trying to get into the groove of doing Game by Fire. So I'm going to try to find my way through that. And if you do end up watching any of those, just know that there's going to be a lot of profanity, because I do a lot of cussing when I'm gaming, and I'm probably going to do cut and uncut versions of those, just because it is something that actually lends itself to being cut. So you can take out highlights or something like that out of those. So I'll definitely be figuring that out. I don't know if any of it will actually be done on the 10th. I'm just putting it there as a placeholder, and I'll figure out where it's going to be later. So for miscellaneous updates, the first one is what just happened, which is after recording the schedule bit, my hard drive decided it didn't want to work anymore, and I couldn't record the next section. So I had to mess around with fixing that for a while, and then my tablet wasn't cooperating anymore after the restart. So I had to fix that, but I finally got it all recovered, so we're good to go again. And secondly, I have upped the volume on this to 200%. It was 140% before. I increased it because when I was playing Black Ops, I was finding myself not loud enough in comparison to everything else. So I decided to amp up the volume so I could be heard better. Now, I don't really know how well that's going to work out, so please let me know in the comments if this sounds distorted, or if it's, I don't remember the audio terminology. I'm not an audio guy, but going up above the top, and I can try to figure something out. But I don't know. It's difficult because it sounds like I'm not loud enough. Obviously, if I was facing this way, it would be a different thing. But unfortunately, the way that I have my stuff set up, I can't really do that. So I have it increased so that I can talk this way and have it catch from the side. But let me know in the comments, please, if this is, if this sounds right, or if I need to lower it back down to 140. If you have any other feedback, please leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to join me on my journey from zero to YouTube hero. This is Create by Fire.